If you're in pain, then the number one thing that I would encourage you to do, if you want to find the root cause of pain and heal it fully, is to stop thinking that the pain is the problem and adopt a belief that thinking the pain is the problem is the problem. What the heck do I mean by that? Hey guys, it's Alicia from mobilitymastery.com, and I want to give you a fairly simple metaphor here to get the ball turning, or the wheels turning, around this idea that the pain isn't the problem, and even more importantly, when we're talking about physical pain, where the pain isn't the problem. So what do I mean when I say the pain isn't the problem? Thinking the pain is the problem is the problem. Let's say I have somebody with low back pain walk into my office. I let them tell me about the pain and describe it and show me where it is and give me the history, all of that. And then I ask them what activities they do, what their lifestyle is. We talk about what they do for work and if it involves sitting all day. I observe the way that they're sitting in front of me or the way that they're standing in front of me or walking during the session, and I point those things out. And the reason I do is because their back isn't the problem. That pain signal that's sounding an alarm and causing us to pay attention to our body is happening usually for good reason, and sometimes it's nothing more than perceiving something that's a threat when it's not there. But for the purposes of this video, I want to talk about when it's an actual threat that we're supposed to pay attention to. So if someone walks in and they have low back pain, I want to help them see, and if this is you, I want to help you see that your back isn't the problem, and in fact, that back pain that's getting your attention right now is a very, very good thing for your body to be doing, because it needs your help and it needs your attention to address a potentially life-threatening issue. So what do I mean by that? Well, in the case of low back pain, what's usually happening is your brain has detected, or the body has detected, both of them together, that the spine is in danger, essentially, and particularly in the low back. Now, why would the spine be in danger? Well, the number one reason is if your pelvis is out of alignment. So if the pelvis is out of alignment, what's it going to do to the spine? So if you have a forward tilt, let's say, from having over tight hip flexors, or you're shifted to one side, or the whole one leg being longer than the other one. Now, this is actually kind of rare if you're measuring the actual bone length, but it's quite common if we're talking about being lopsided in terms of our lifestyle and activities, the way we sit, the way we stand, the sports we do. A lot of sports are out of balance, right? Think about golfing, think about hockey, think about soccer or basketball. We're oftentimes using left to right muscles in very different ways. And what this does is it winds up our fascial system in such a way that throws the pelvis out of alignment. And now the spine needs to have a certain curvature to it, right, to be healthy, and it also needs to be, if we're looking at it straight on, straight. If the spine starts curving, or if the spine starts straightening out and losing that curve, then it becomes in danger of, potentially something life-threatening, right? Like breaking. You could break your back more easily if it's not in its natural resilient positioning, right? So if the pelvis is out of alignment, it's definitely going to throw the back out. So the body will do all kinds of things to compensate before giving you that pain signal, because you're going to be asking your body to perform all kinds of activities, and it can compensate really well, even when there's an imbalance. It gets your attention when it can't compensate anymore. And that is unique to each of us when your brain and body decide to give you that pain signal. So your job is to pay attention and actually take responsibility and ownership of your body and realize that the things you're doing and the activities that you're doing have caused an imbalance, putting your spine in danger, and that your back isn't the problem, it's somewhere else in your body. So if we're talking from a fascial perspective, it's going to be coming from your legs. So when someone walks in my office and they have low back pain, I don't touch their low back. In fact, I don't even touch their glutes. And I can't tell you how many times I get emails begging me to release glute release exercises because people think their low back pain is coming from their glutes, or they think their glute pain is coming from their glutes, or they think their hip pain is due to tight glutes. In almost all cases, that is not true. It's coming from an imbalance in the legs. Most of us are glute weak. We're weak in our posterior chain. We're weak in our butts because we sit on them all the time. We're smushing those muscles by sitting all day long. And then we think we're gonna go in there and like smash those tissues, beat them up, and feel better. I mean, we might feel better for a few minutes because those muscles are definitely tight neurologically. And that's because your brain has recruited them to compensate for this imbalance I talked about earlier. So to circle back around to the whole point of this video, which is to get you thinking about the idea that the pain isn't the problem, you thinking that the pain is a problem is the problem. So let me unwrap that a little bit more for you. Anytime you encounter pain in your life, and you will, we all will, so even though I'm somebody who gets people out of pain, I'm a realist as well. We're all gonna have aches and pains and things that get our attention for the rest of our lives. It's inevitable. But you will be able to tackle those pain issues very quickly and efficiently if you learn to see it as a good thing happening, that your body is giving you that signal, that alarm. Hey, excuse me, something's not quite right, I need your attention. So our job when we get that signal is to tune in and be willing to assess, to look at our body, look at our life, look at what we're doing, and take ownership of the part we have played in creating the pain. Because the truth is, we created that pain. We did. We created a scenario that put our body in jeopardy, and it is up to us to right that issue, to correct it, to balance ourselves out if we're talking about fascial release. So balance ourselves out fascially, maybe work on getting those glutes firing, maybe don't sit so much, maybe you need to be more active. It's an unlimited list of things we can do to actually proactively take action towards righting whatever caused that imbalance to begin with. But the point is, we have to take ownership of the fact that we contributed to or created in full that pain signal that we're now getting from our body, and that our body isn't against us. Your body is not against you. Your body is not the problem. Your body is on your side, and if it's giving you a pain signal, it's actually trying to help you. It's trying to be a good partner in your life by telling you that something is wrong. Now, I understand it's scary. Pain is scary. I have felt that before, and it's often hard to understand what those pain signals mean and decipher exactly what it is we need to give our body. But I wanted to get you to start thinking about this, because once you start opening your mind to the fact that you are responsible for your body, I hope that it gives you compassion for your body as a living being, trying to give you the best possible experience of inhabiting a physical body that it possibly could. And that if you're getting a pain signal, that's actually a very good thing, and I would welcome it. And then get curious about your body. Be willing to ask questions of your body and on your body's behalf of anybody you're seeking out help from. So I don't want to leave you hanging with nothing to do with this information, and I would love for you to take action right now. So please share with me in the comments one thing that you're struggling with right now if there's a pain issue, and it could be something like anxiety or tension or headaches. It doesn't have to be as debilitating, say, as low back pain or knee pain or anything like that, but it certainly could be. And share with me if you would. This is for you. Share with yourself, but do it with me, because I would love to support you, and I would love for all of us to inspire anyone else coming here to find solutions for pain, to feel empowered to take ownership of your body and your life. So share one thing that you're noticing right now that's your body giving you a signal, maybe sounding off a little bit of an alarm. Just name whatever it is. So it could be low back pain, or it could be digestive issues or anxiety. And then I want you to ask yourself, if that pain isn't the problem, and if I weren't so quick to want it to just go away, what might that pain signal be trying to tell me about my body or my life? How could I welcome it? What would that message be that your body might be trying to deliver to you? If you can start to do that, then I promise you, you are going to start to move through pain very efficiently. You'll know exactly what to do when it happens, and you can get on with your life faster than most other people. Give it a try. Let me know how it goes. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit that subscribe button. If you liked this video, then share it, and I will see you next time.